U.S. carries out second consecutive night of strikes in Yemen, a defense official says. The United States has carried out a second consecutive night of strikes against Houthi targets in Yemen, an U.S. defense official said Sunday. Details of the types of weapons, targets, or locations of the strikes were not immediately available, though there were reports of explosions in the Amran and Sada governorates, north of the capital of Sana'a, where the U.S. has carried out strikes in the past. On Saturday, the U.S. used fighter jets to carry out a series of strikes against Houthi sites in at least 3 different locations, including facilities the Iran-backed rebel group used to store advanced conventional weapons that have been used to target U.S. warships and commercial vessels in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. The Red Sea is a vital waterway that connects to the Suez Canal, through which 10% to 15% of the world trade passes. Activities along the strait have effectively closed amid ongoing attacks. The Houthis, along with Hamas and Hezbollah, are all part of an Iran-led alliance spanning Yemen, Syria, Gaza, and Iraq that has attacked Israel and its allies since the war in Gaza began. They say they won't stop striking Israel and its allies until a ceasefire is reached in the Palestinian enclave. The Houthi attacks come amid Yemen's dire humanitarian crisis, worsened since a 2014 civil war when Houthi forces stormed the capital Sana'a and toppled the internationally recognized, Saudi-backed government. The Arabian Peninsula nation, home to more than 34 million people, is plagued by severe food shortages exacerbated by climate catastrophes. Earlier this year, the country was struck by deadly flooding that the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees warned makes things worse for the 4.5 million Yemenis currently internally displaced and in urgent need of humanitarian aid. The U.S. has struck Houthi targets in Yemen multiple times over the last 11 months, but the attacks have continued. In mid-October, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin announced that the U.S. struck the militant group using stealth B-2 bombers for the first time. B-2 bombers are among the most sophisticated weapons in the country's long-range strike arsenal, capable of carrying a far larger payload than fighter jets. The attack was authorized at the direction of President Joe Biden, Austin said, to make clear to the Houthis that there will be consequences for their illegal and reckless attacks. CNN reported last month that the U.S. has strengthened its military posture in the region amid Israel's war with Hamas in Gaza and conflict with Hezbollah in Lebanon. U.S. forces in the region include a carrier strike group, several additional guided missile destroyers, an amphibious-ready group, a Marine Expeditionary Unit, and a broad range of aircraft, including fighter and attack aircraft.